flying me over to your house today for the inspection. I noticed on my way in that your house has amazing street appeal with a lovely garden in the front yard. The surrounding houses all look lovely as well. It appears that this is a highly owner-occupied area. I also noted that you're only a few streets away from the main bus stop, as well as only a few minutes drive to the closest shops. All this makes your property very appealing to a potential buyer. The entrance to your house is quite gorgeous, with the double wide doors allowing a lot of natural light that leads straight into a nicely sized kitchen that provides a lot of countertop space. I can also see that your kitchen overlooks the backyard patio. It's very appealing to a buyer that wants to host get-togethers and help kids out or watch their kids play outside. The property has a smart layout that really utilizes the space. The dishwasher, I saw the dishwasher that you said you'll be leaving behind the property. It looks to be in great shape, as well as the other items that you have listed. These items will become known as a channel on your contract. This is referring to any items left behind by the seller on the property that the buyer will also gain ownership of once they buy it. Overall, your property looks to be in a great condition. I have noticed a few things that can be tied up to help the sale, but we'll get to that shortly. But now let's discuss some things in more detail. How long have you lived here?
We've been here for about 20 years.
Now that is very impressive. Your house is in a great condition. You must have taken great pride living here. What is it that you enjoy about living in this area?
We really enjoyed living close to everything, like the parks and the shops and public transport. It was great when we were raising our kids.
Okay, that one's good to hear. As I said before, all those are very appealing and sought out by our buyers, especially young families. Can I ask why you're thinking of selling your property?
Well, we're wanting to downsize. The place is lovely, but we're getting older and it's harder to maintain.
Okay, that is completely understandable. This is a large house. Do you have a time frame for when you want this place sold by?
Well, we're eager to move on to our next part of our lives in hoping to finalise the sale within a few months.
Okay, that's all good there. We'll do our best to secure that quick sale for you. Is there an expected price range that you have?
We're hoping for around 800k to 810k after seeing what else is sold in our area.
That one there, that's a great figure. You may be surprised once we've done some more market research for you and seen some of the nearby sales to see what we can get, and we'll do our best to get the best price for you. Apologies for that one there. During your time here, have you done any renovations to your property?
We did remove some of the paving out the backyard and to make a bigger, larger lawn area for the kids to use when they were a little bit younger.
I would say that was probably a wise decision as it's made your backyard look larger in size and make better use of the space. Have you made any recent repairs to the property?
Oh, last year we got our back fence. It was wooden and it started to rot a bit, so we chose to replace it instead of repairing it.
I would say that one was a smart move. It will also appeal to more buyers. That's the one less thing that they have to worry about during the sales process. During our walkthrough, I did notice a few things that may need some changes to help us achieve your best price. I've noticed that the walls in your kitchen over here are painted a slightly darker colour. I would recommend painting them white, like a whiter colour or a bright colour to help with the to brighten the room, make that more comfortable living space.
Yeah.
I've also noticed that parts of your backyard were a bit overgrown. This is actually a rather simple fix with some pruning and some cutting back some of the plants to open up the space and really show it off to any potential buyers. Lastly, I noticed the entranceway to your house does look a bit weathered and slightly dirty. If we apply pressure clean to this, it'll be able to look as good as new, and give you probably that best view possible. Fortunately, we do have quite several trusted businesses that we can refer you to. I can always just give you the details and email and number for you.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they have always done a great job for us. Going from our past services with them, this service may cost around $2,000, but I can assure you add a lot more value to your property.
Okay.
Yeah. Regarding the pricing of your property, I have done a quick appraisal of the area. We have recently sold 2 properties similar to yours in both size and layout. On the same street as yours, on the same street as yours, we have 1 Dovan Street. It recently did sell for $790,000. However, a few streets down, we had 22 Rose Street, which is also a 4-bedroom home similar to this one right here. That one did sell for $810K. However, the sales of the property had invested in some minor renovations, similar to what I have suggested here for you, to achieve the higher price. In our current market, it would be fair to start with an asking price around $805,000. $805,000, and see how close we can get to that $810K for you.
I'm curious, how would you sell my property?
So regarding the sale of your property, we do have several options for you. With this one here, the first method that we have is what we refer to as a public auction. This is when the property is advertised with no price, but does have a timeline for when the sale date is. The sale date is typically 4 weeks or a month to when it was listed. Once we got that one there, we organise an auction date. We typically like to choose Saturdays as more people are available on this day, soon being a day off. And we sell, the property is sold at auction on that day. Another option is what we have as private treaty. This is where the property is advertised with a price and attracts back buyers based on that price and continues with several inspections throughout its listing. This continues until the property is sold. Buyers can also submit offers for this method. It is important to note that in Queensland, this seems to be one of the more common practices. We do have another practice known as tender process. This is where the price is hidden from any buyers, but there is a set date for how long the property is going to be on the market for. During this time, a buyer can make a one-off offer, and once the property hits its final date, we will revise all offers and then take in the best one.
What would be your recommendation?
With your property and considering how surrounding sales have happened, I believe a private treaty will be the most beneficial for you. With the current market, we'll be able to attract the most buyers for you, as well as get the best results.
How would you market my property then?
Okay, so marketing is one of the most important parts of selling your property. Online marketing is going to be our main source of showcasing this property for you. We do use two major websites that are like the most popular among them is going to be realestate.com.au and domain.com.au. These are our biggest source for our queries. We also do like to advertise any properties on our Facebook page. Another thing is we'll be making sure to take professional photos of your property and create a floor plan for you to attract buyers, as well as giving them a way to quickly view the property for you. We can also, at your request and purchase, we can provide a sign outside for any passerbys in the neighbourhood to see that your property has gone on for sale. Finally, we'll be having an ad will be posted in our shop, so anyone passing by will also see that one. We'll make sure to have our open homes on Saturdays or on midweek, late in the evening, so people are available to come in. We'll attract the most buyers there for you. We can also offer private inspections for anyone who is unable to attend these scheduled ones.
Can you explain what the open homes more to me a bit more?
Oh, okay, that's okay there. So an open home is generally conducted during the weekend, and occasionally on the weekend in the afternoon. Sorry for that one there. It's where we showcase the home for sale to any buyers. We want to make sure the property looks its best during this. If it's hot outside, we'll be putting the aircon on, giving that property a really nice, welcome, cooling feeling. Windows will be drawn as well as curtains to provide as much natural light as property. We would advise that any of your items be put away to create a nice, clear, safe space. So rooms tight. So we're basically removing any trip hazards. Now, why it doesn't really happen, we do ensure that you remove any personal belongings from line of sight, just in case of temptations. I wouldn't be too concerned with this, however, as myself and any other agent will be observing everyone carefully to prevent these risks from happening.
What are the fees that are going to be involved with this?
So at our agency, we charge a 3.3% service fee for our services, from the listing to finalising the sale. As our agency acts for sellers alone, there will be no conflict of interest with you or any buyers during the sale process. We are purely focused on you as our client and achieving the best result. For any disclosures during the sale process, we'll ask that you vacate the house during the inspection, so we're the only one speaking with the buyer and interacting them as a one-on-one, so they won't be interacting or talking with you. In regards to your privacy, our database is password protected in our office, so only authorized agents can view it.
What kind of communication can I expect from you?
Yeah. So communication is our top priority. We'll be in contact every step of the way. After each inspection in an open home, we'll call you and provide a follow-up on how it went from how many people had attended and the number of interest. Again, to confirm, all this information will be added to our password-protected database. A weekly report will also be emailed to you with all stats, such as our online views, online clicks, how many people have talked to us or emailed us regarding your property, and then we'll also call you regularly during the week with updates. Are you okay with receiving this email as well as the phone call?
Yeah, I'm happy with receiving emails, but could you call me every second day or so?
Yeah, no, that's no problem at all. We'll keep you informed. Also, feel free to contact us if you have any inquiries. Now, Ms. Strick, Strict. I'm happy that you want to list your property with us. We're going to need to fill out and sign a copy of Form 6. I do have a copy here for you if you want to have a look over and ask any questions. There you go.
Thank you. I'm a bit confused by some, such as Part 3 and details of the property.
Okay, yeah, that's not a problem there. So as you see, we have lot number, plan, and title number, as well as street address. So with your lot number and title number, it is how your property is recognized in the title office, as well as how it's recorded by the council to make it easier to find in these records.
Okay, how about Section 2, the term of appointment?
So with our term of appointment, we like to have a 90-day exclusive period. It'll be starting from today when you sign the contract. To us, it's the best way to sell your property as an exclusive listing.
What about Part 6, open listing and exclusive agency?
Okay, that's no problem there. So with an open listing, it's referring to the fact that you can go and sign up with multiple different agents. While with an exclusive listing, it means you'll be working with just the one agent. With an exclusive listing, we like to recommend it, as it gives you more control over your buyers, as well as creating a better result.
Commission? What's the commission?
So the commission here is similar to what we mentioned before, with our earlier commission being 3.3%, including our GST. This will be paid after settlement and is usually taken when it finishes, and we hand buyer the keys.
Okay, thank you. I've got one last question though. Part 8, authorisation to incur fees, charges and expenses. What is that?
Yeah, so as we have previously mentioned, all these fees will be covered in everything that we're doing throughout our process, such as marketing your property through online sales. From the online sales to taking professional photos and creating a floor plan, this is any additional cost that will be incurred as we go along. So anything you're marketing for such will be coming to $3,500. This is a payable upfront. Once you received your emailed copy form of once you received your email copy of Form 6 completed, we'll also send you our trust account details and ask you to pay this fee. Once this fee has been paid, we'll process and get your property on the market as soon as possible. Again, I would like to thank you for signing the Form 6 today. I'll take this back to the office and email your virtual copy through. We'll also send you a copy to the sales. Oh, sorry, apologies for that one there. We'll also send you a copy of our sales communication plan, which outlines what we'll be doing in the order. We'll keep up to date with you with the phone calls. We'll also complete a record of your property inspection and timeframes, which we will email to you at any time upon your request. I would like to thank you for your time today, and I do wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.